How firefighters to legally transport patients to the hospital is on its way to becoming law in the state of Texas. This week, Governor Greg Abbott officially signed HB 624 into law, but it won't take effect until September 1st. As Mara Lopez shows us, it will have the most significant impact in rural areas that are hard to reach by ambulance.
You hear it every day. Firefighters rushing down the road, responding to an emergency.
We're going to respond to most medical calls, any fires, any wrecks, rescues.
They're often first on scene, and in certain rural areas, firefighters respond quicker than ambulances. But under Texas law, it was illegal for firefighters to transport people to the hospital, even if they're in critical need. That changes when a new law goes into effect this fall.
In situations where it's truly life or death, if it's your baby laying there that needs immediate attention.
It's House Bill 624, written by East Texas Representative Cody Harris.
You don't care how they get to the hospital. You just want them there to get the treatment that they need so desperately in that moment.
The bill was inspired by similar legislation that became law in Oklahoma last year.
A lot of times what we see when a call goes into 911, the very first people to respond to that call are firefighters, whether that's volunteer firefighters or a small city's fire department. Those are the first guys there.
The bill got overwhelming support in both the House and Senate and passed with zero opposition. Keith Tate is the Flint Gresham Fire Department Assistant Chief.
So this bill would help us during a natural disaster.
He says having this in writing will open the door to saving more lives.
Similar to the winter storm that we had in February of 2021, a tornado outbreak or something of that magnitude.
He mentioned fire departments across East Texas are limited when it comes to helping critically injured community members in emergencies.
We weren't really prepared in some ways for some of the disasters we had, and so this is just trying to be proactive toward the future and being prepared for everything.
Before it becomes law, Tate says questions need to be answered.
We don't have a stretcher on the fire truck, so where's the patient going to sit? How are we going to care for them during that transport?
According to language in the bill, the East Texas Regional Advisory Council will meet to further clarify when exactly firefighters are allowed to make those calls.
The bill was written in the way it was to give each geographic region of Texas the ability to designate how they want to handle this particular incident.
All in an effort to save lives.
We want to be here to help the citizens and do the best that we can.
For CBS 19, I'm Mara Lopez.
We did reach out to Representative Cody Harris for comments since the bill was signed into law by Governor Greg Abbott, and he shared this with us. He said, quote, "This is my favorite type of bill, a sound constituent idea that will make a significant change to better the lives of people across the state. In this case, it'll actually save lives," unquote.